don't know how else to put this. New Mexico drivers suck. Had a problem today. I'm driving, and this guy just cuts me off. Like, I have this little tiny car, so I mean, I get no respect on the road to begin with. And this big truck just cut right in front of me, and I hate that shit so much. And I'm driving with my girlfriend, and she looks over to me, and she's like, "You're not gonna." I'm like, "Mm-hmm." She's like, "But you're a Christian." I'm like, "You don't know that." So I go out and I pull up right next to him. This is the only move that I know. So I was just like, "Yo, what's your problem?" And he flipped me off. Guy flips me the bird. So it's like, okay. So I give it back to him. And he did this thing that it kind of threw me off. He did so he did this. So I was like, all right, it's like, okay. And then he released it. I was like, is that supposed to be worse? Like, you jerking off at me? Like, he just ejaculated on my car. So I was trying to think, like, how do I get back at this guy? I was like, just throw it right back at him. So I did too. I was like, there, I win. He took the next exit, so I won that battle. This past weekend I did something that I'm pretty proud of. Finally found the G-spot. Woo! It exists. And I saw this and I realized women, like, y'all have like the most amazing orgasms. Like, oh my goodness. It's just like, woo! It's like, oh man, like I can just watch that like all day. Like guys, like even if you paid us, we could not have an amazing orgasm. It's just like, think sexy, think sexy. Yeah, but you gotta give it up to the women. All are very beautiful. I love all women. But spiteful. Like all of them, there's a small little edge to them. I was in the line at Walmart, and I'm a pretty nosy guy, and I'm waiting to cash out, and there's two young girls behind me, and I hear them talking, and this girl was like, yeah, I know, like, Carlos fucking cheated on me, so, I got back at him. I put pine Sol in his iced tea. Like, what did he do to deserve that? I was like, oh my god. So I'm like trying to listen to all this, and like they're coming up with ideas to like get back at the guy, and it's like, like next time that you have your period, just bake him a cake, preferably strawberry or cherry. So yeah. Oh god. So maybe think twice about cheating, which, I mean, I could never cheat though. I mean, I'm lazy, so like, I wouldn't clean up, I wouldn't delete my text messages. And I have like these little nervous tics. Like if I lie, like, I just like get like really itchy and I start scratching myself and it's like, oh my goodness. And like, I didn't realize till my girlfriend pointed it out to me. She was like, so, where'd you go today? I tried calling you. I was like, I was over at Target. I had to go pick up some things. And she was like, no, you weren't. I was like, well, how do you know? She was like, because every time you lie, you scratch yourself. I was like, no, I don't. She was like, okay, so where were you? Like, I went over to Walmart. I had to go get, a few things. And she was like, still lying. I was like, okay, fine. I was at that fucking Best Buy. Women can like come up with a lie on the spot, make you like fucking like she could come back from fucking some guy and with the condom hanging out of her asshole, just like make you believe that she didn't fuck anybody. It's just like, oh yeah, there's construction downtown and like I was wearing a dress and you know how that wind just blows in the South Valley, so it's like here you go. It's like, oh okay, yeah, makes sense. Okay. But she always, my girlfriend always accuses me of cheating though. I mean, and the thing is like, you know, when we're having intercourse, like I like to spice it up, like just keep it fresh. Like, you know, we've been together for 4 years, so that stuff gets boring. It's more like a chore. So I'm just like, okay, you know, like what can I do that's new? And every time I try to throw in a brand new move there, she's like, where did you learn this? Which bitch taught you this move? It's like, I don't know, YouTube. You know, up until a couple of months ago, I thought I could understand women. I really believed it. Yeah. I mean, I was giving guys advice on women. I was like, oh, she's thinking this. He's probably the guy who drank the pine salt. But finally hit me like I don't know shit. We were at Sephora. It's a makeup place, and I don't know why she does it, but she takes me shopping to go look at makeup, and she's like, you know, I'm trying to find this new, I think it's called foundation or something. She's like, okay, so I can't decide between these two colors. Should I get plastic tan or creamy beige? Like, well, what's the difference? She's like, well, this one's creamy, like, brown one. I don't know. She's like, oh, stop playing. Which one should I pick? That one? She's like, I'm never taking you ever again. I'm like, all right, that's cool with me. So, that's all I wrote down. But, Jason Green, everybody.
Universal closing joke. That's all I wrote down. Jamar Hall, everybody.